Hi, Jody Bike Tester here. Today we have the Tiger Sport 800 to play on. So I'm having a little whiz out, see what we think. And I'm quite surprised. I honestly thought, because I love the Cross Runner, love it. Why Honda stopped making it, I do not. Well, I know why, emission laws. But yeah, I absolutely love the Cross Runner, and when I heard about this I thought, this is it, a modern Cross Runner but with Triumph's awesome triple engine in it. And aye, it's not as good as I was expecting, but trust us, keep watching, because it does get better. I do enjoy it more and more.
Now, I don't often do this. I do like to keep both hands on the handlebars. It is a motorbike at the end of the day, but look how easy to adjust this screen is. An absolute doddle. That's it down, and now we're going to bring it up. So you just grab it, pull it, that's it. And it's on a lovely little ratchet. You can stick it wherever you like. However,
you may have noticed I've tried the screen fully up, fully down, somewhere in the middle. The wind noise for me is unbelievable, and you can hear it through the microphone, I'm sure. I cannot get over the wind noise. Now, I do know wind noise is down to a few things. You have height of person, you have style of helmet, but I've never ever known wind noise like this. This is 64 miles an hour, screen in the low setting. Unbelievable. So I'm going to put it in the high setting and stay at 64 miles an hour. So let's get it back up to 64, because obviously I had to throttle off to do the screen. There we go. 64. I'm sure it's not just me, this is horrific.
how to work the modes on this Tiger 800. So you press the mode button, select the one you want, you hit tick, it picks it, you have to throttle off because it says so, and then it tells you what you've got. So mode button, pick the map you're after, or mode, tick it, throttle off, engage it. Now there's a lot of bikes where you pick it and you throttle off and engage it, but this is a bit different.
So the mode button on this bike's a little bit different. You hit the mode button, it comes up there, you rattle through the one you want, we'll hit road, you tick it, there's a little red line says throttle off, so you throttle off and then it engages. So I think it's a bit faffy, but it works. Mode button, we'll have sport, tick, red line saying throttle off, throttle off.
And here's the Tiger's cruise control. Turn it on, you'll see little amber lights popped on the dash there, and then I hit it again, little green lights popped on. Something's happened in front of us, so I've had to throttle off, which has knocked the cruise off. So you'll see in a second, I'll hit the button again, your little green light will pop back on, and that's it, cruise set, dead easy. This one touch cruise control is lovely, nice and simple, just how I like it. Now a few people have mentioned, why is it not adjustable? Well, that's it, throttle off, cruise control comes off, pick another speed, hit the one button, job's a good one, you've reset your speed and you're away again. So for me, this one touch cruise control is lovely, simple and dead easy to use, just how I like it. Let's pull over, get 5 minutes peace and quiet and have a walk around and run through a bit of the spec of this bike.
We'll have a little walk around this Tiger 800. So the first thing you notice, you've got an external exhaust. The 660 does finish under the bike. I don't mind that exhaust. I think it goes with the aesthetics of the bike. Now this bike has its own motor. It's got 113 bhp at 10,700 revs, and it's got 84 newton meters of torque at 8,500 revs. Now oddly, it feels punchier off the bottom. It doesn't feel like you have to keep revving it to get that 84 newton meters of torque. Definitely punchy off the bottom. You've got Triumph's own radial calipers there, which are rather good. It's got a bit more bite and a bit more feel than the Tiger 660. You've got Shure forks and Shure rear shock. The Shure forks are slightly adjustable. You've got a wider fairing now than the Tiger 660. Should stop comparing it. But yeah, you've got an adjustable screen. You've got LED lights all round. You've got a quick shifter on this fella. You've also got cornering ABS and cornering traction control. You get one touch cruise control, and you can also mess around with the old power maps. So you've got sport, standard and rain, and you've got a little TFT and an LCD, a nice mix of dash. It's not the most complex of dashes, but it works. It's got all the info you need, and I think it's rather canny. So all in all, the Tiger 800 is quite a well-spec'd, good-looking bike for the money.
And no bit of YouTube content would be complete without, yes, you've got it, the sound check. So let's check it out.
Let's have a little listen to this Tiger 800. This could be complicated because I've got to pull the clutch in. So let's see how we get on. So clutch in, spare thumb.
Everyone loves a quick shifter. This particular one is up and down, and it adds to the sense of fun on this Tiger 800. And one thing we've got to do is check out the Induction Raw. So let's have a listen. As you may already know, that Rachel did buy her Tiger 660, and this bit of YouTube content is causing a huge dilemma for me. I've ridden Rachel's Tiger 660 a lot. I played on the demo in previous years, and they are really good, and trying to find the differences between this 800 and the 660, it is proving a bit of a struggle. But what we'll do is we'll carry on and see how we get on.
It's very, very nimble. But like I say, the scary thing is, so is the Tiger 660. I think if you're buying the Tiger 800, you're buying it for its engine. Because the engine is mega. It's got so much mid-range power, it's unbelievable. What a cracking thing to ride. And the Induction Raw is mega.
let's head off somewhere, park up and do the sitting test. Yes, you find this very helpful, gives you the dimensions of the motorcycle with a body clagged on it. So let's head off, find somewhere quiet. If you've seen my content before, you know the score. I'm your benchmark, 5'10" with a 32-inch inside leg. Swing me leg over the bike and the backpack. Check me out, still supple at my age. Seat height on this fella's 835mm, and as you could see there, I was solid balls of feet with my heels just off the deck. But look at that sitting position. Perfect ergonomics. This bike is so comfy. High handlebars, straight back, and when I pop my feet back on the foot pegs, lovely relaxed knee. Could you go touring? Check. Could you commute? Check. Could you play on twisty country lanes? Easy for me to say. A defo. This is the jack of all trades, and you're super comfy on this fella. Yep, you could do everything. Ooh, mustn't forget, in case I haven't mentioned it already, curb weight 214 kilograms. It's not often I do this on a bit of YouTube content where I come to a conclusion at the end. I generally just ride them, tell you what I think, point out the bits and bobs, and just do a little bit of content. But this bike had me thinking. We have a Tiger 660 at home, and would I buy an 800 over a 660? Oh, it's a hard one. The brakes are a touch better, the suspension's a touch better, so its handling's very close. It's so close, but in the end, it's the motor. The motor is an absolute peach with that extra bit of shove. If you're like me and Rachel and you ride a bike separately all the time, you go out together but you're always on separate bikes, then save a couple of quid and get a Tiger 660. However, if you ride twos up a lot or you're doing more distance work with luggage on, you always buy the bigger engine. The bigger engine makes this bike better, and that's the bit, the engine. Now if you like what we're doing, don't forget to thumbs up. If you love what I'm doing, please subscribe. And as you can see, there's a lot more content on my channel. So please stay tuned and watch something else. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye for now.